that they
Hold on. I ain't hear what he said. I sneezed. I'm blown.
father exposed that he went with his son Vonnie to actually pay, allegedly, for taking Von's life out in the sticks somewhere in Georgia to lieutenant. Then he also
I don't believe it. It just don't make no sense. Why would they go pick up some money for... Okay. Something... What did he say? Something about pick up some money? Oh, they went to go pay the people that actually killed Vaughn. How does this got anything to do with him punching on somebody and his man seeing and jumping out the car shooting him? What are we even talking about right now, chat? Like, what are we even talking about? What are we even talking about, shorty? How does this make any sense? We all seen the video. Vaughn went up punching on him. Little Tim popped out the cut, dumping. What are we even talking about? Back door? Where is the back? You know what? Let's keep watching, bro.
for taking Von's life out in the sticks somewhere in Georgia to lieutenant. Then he also exposed that they were aware of what was supposed to happen to Vaughn that night, and things were put in place just so
I'm trying to find my way, shit drive me crazy.
What took you so long?
Won't fucking don't wanna love, she talking about babies. I've been hurting them deep in this shit, nobody has saved me. Every day I get up and rush, ain't never been lazy.
Man, King Von's family finally speaks out about the allegations of him being backdoor, shorty. Tap in.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you check us out on Patreon at www.patreon.com/hookah_anonymous. You guys been telling us to create one for the longest, so we recently guidelines. We'll also be dropping the latest T there first, behind the scenes information that you wouldn't. Head over to our official Instagram page and get into what you guys came here to see. Now, it seemed like things are starting to get out of control as the days go on, and it's coming out more and more that King Von may have been backdoored by his own people.
Bro, how can a nigga going to punch on somebody he seen become a backdoor allegation? How can someone going to fight somebody that's one of their ops that they was gonna see on site turn into backdoor allegations? You see how stupid people just be, bro? People just be stupid, bro.
Now, if you've been here with us since the situation first transpired, you know that this day was gonna come. You know that at some point the truth was gonna come out because it was way too much things that just started not making sense that everyone actually started paying attention to, and now people are finally starting to ask questions. Now, as y'all know, the King Von situation came back out and became a topic of discussion because it recently came out that OTF Vonnie's father came out and spilled some details about the situation. Now, it's one thing for us to say something, but it's another when someone else who was actually there said something, whereas you can't call them conspiracy theorists because they were actually there.
Yeah.
With that being said, Vonnie's father exposed that he went with his son Vonnie to actually pay, allegedly, for taking Von's life out in the sticks somewhere in Georgia to lieutenant. Then he also exposed that they
Hold on. I ain't hear what he said. I sneezed. I'm blown.
father exposed that he went with his son Vonnie to actually pay, allegedly, for taking Von's life out in the sticks somewhere in Georgia to lieutenant. Then he also
I don't believe it. It just don't make no sense. Why would they go pick up some money for... Okay. Something... What did he say? Something about pick up some money? Oh, they went to go pay the people that actually killed Vaughn. How does this got anything to do with him punching on somebody and his man seeing and jumping out the car shooting him? What are we even talking about right now, chat? Like, what are we even talking about? What are we even talking about, shorty? How does this make any sense? We all seen the video. Vaughn went up punching on him. Lil Tim popped out the cut, dumping. What are we even talking about? Back door? Where is the back? You know what? Let's keep watching, bro.
For taking Vaughn's life out in a stick somewhere in Georgia to Lil Tim. Then he also exposed that they were aware of what was supposed to happen to Vaughn that night, and things were put in place just so it can happen exactly the way it did. I'm talking about from scoping out the place prior to vehicles being purchased and being quote unquote gifted, the whole 9 yards. So once again, it's one thing to call us conspiracy theorists, but what do you do when you have someone that was not only close to the situation, but he also have receipts? So with that being said, now it's looking like someone who's close to the family have spoken out, and she said she's the auntie of King Von. And to be honest with you, it's getting to a point where even if you didn't believe before, damn sure should now. I mean, how can't you? At this point, it's only allegations, but with the new receipts dropping and things we already knew, everything is starting to align itself perfectly. Now, someone sent this post, shout out to Gala Hagen, the GOAT. I'm assuming it's a family member considering that she called Vaughn her nephew, and she responded to all the recent accusations that's been going on. She would take to what it seems like Twitter and state, quote, "They set my nephew up. FOTF, F Lil Durk, F Lil Tim, F Quando Rondo, F the industry, F Track 100, Quando Rondo, F NBA Youngboy, F all you N-words that knew about that ish." Shout out to...
I ain't go back. I still don't believe it, bro. I just feel like if y'all think this is set up or backdoor, bro, me personally, I feel like you stupid as hell. I may be stupid as hell for not believing it, but it's like, it's logic, shorty. You wouldn't have to punch on the nigga that was at a club y'all was at, and this man's killed you. How could that be set up any type of way? Oh, we know he gonna be over here, and we know he gonna be over here. We know, like, y'all don't know what this nigga was gonna do. He could have came over there and shot the nigga in his face. That for all I know. But instead, he came to punch. How does that have anything to do with the back door? Bro, the internet is crazy, bro. And for all you people that actually believe this, you's a stupid individual, okay? Brain dead individual, shorty. I ain't go back to you.
The God of Supreme, I hope my sis Tasha gets justice one way or another. Vaughn gonna get his get back, heart emojis. Now once again, it's one thing for us to say something, but it's another when the family and people close start to say something. And honestly, the family been new. If y'all pay attention, whenever the cousin Balo or Vaughn's other sister who goes by the name K Killer gets into it with the other sister Kayla B on social media, some truth start coming out. The last time they got into it on social media, Balo revealed that OTF Vonnie was the one that stole money out of Vaughn's safe deposit box, and he also revealed how messy Kayla B was being, including going to Vaughn's house and allegedly looking for things to take, and it was something about $70,000 trying to go missing. So yes, they are aware, but like Balo said the last time during the interview, out of respect for Vaughn's mother, he's not going to be on social media going back and forth because it basically tarnishes Vaughn's legacy. And I'm sure his mother is not into all the messy stuff going on social media. They all know what they know, and I guess they would like to keep everything under wraps and off the internet. Now speaking of the family knowing, remember that time Durk held a Muslim prayer in Chicago and wanted it to be the biggest? He took to his IG story to say, quote, "I want to hold the biggest prayer in Chicago for the Muslims that bring everybody together soon. Prior to the side, then after, get problems off the chest. Help the petty beef go away, private location, the voice." Well, he would end up having the ceremony and called it the Lil Durk Unity Prayer Day event, where Muslims of Chicago would come and pray together back in 2024 of October.
I don't like this. I ain't gonna lie. I just don't like this situation. Mark me if I'm wrong, but this situation just don't feel right to me. Like, honestly, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, chat. It seems spooky. It's weird as hell. Back though. Why would my thing is why would they say F Dirk? Why would Dirk be in jail right now for getting back for Vaughn if he had something to do with his death? What are we even talking about right now, chat? People just I don't even know what to say, bro. What are we even talking about right now, bro?
Now, while he was there, he would come across OTF Vonnie's father. In this picture right here, you can see him face to face, in which he has Vonnie's father's phone in his hand, as his father stated that he put him on the phone with Vaughn's daughter. With him already feeling that Durk may have had something to do with the unaliving of Vaughn, allegedly, he would contact Vaughn's mother and say, quote, "Slide through the pictures. That's my phone in his hand. When I FaceTime True, I didn't even know somebody was recording. He didn't fix it. 6 days later, he's gone. The creator of heaven and earth is with us. 6 is the number 9 all day long." Now, if you're confused about what he means pertaining to the number 9, a lot of people don't understand how deep OTF Vonnie's father and King Von's father friendship goes back. Here's a picture of them both as kids. Now let's break down the 9s and then also break down how close the two actually were. King Von's birthday is August 9th. King Von's father, Silk, was shot and unalived July 31st, 2005. That's 9 days before Vaughn's birthday. King Vaughn was shot and unalived November 6th, which we know the 6 turns into a 9, but his father's birthday is October 28th, 1974. Now if you do the math, Vaughn was unalived 9 days after his father's birthday. So Vaughn's father passed away 9 days before his birthday, and King Vaughn passed away 9 days after his father's birthday.
Yeah,
coincidence,
crazy.
Right? Maybe. Now another.
I mean, coincidence. I mean, it is crazy, but damn, I wouldn't think like, you know what? Let's just keep watching because I'm blown.
The coincidence is this: King Von's father, Silk, introduced OTF Vonnie's father to Vonnie's mother, and guess what? What's a coincidence that Vonnie's mother's birthday is August 9th, just like King Vaughn? It don't stop there. OTF Vonnie's real name is K. Vaughn, while King Vaughn's real name is Dave Vaughn. And what a coincidence, Vonnie's name is Vonnie, and King Vaughn's alias is Vaughn. And keep in mind, their parents did not plan that at all. As crazy as it sounds, they did not get together and plan to name their kids in a similar fashion at all. But the whole point of that was just to show and prove how close these two actually were, and it goes back all the way to their parents. It's a lot between them, and a lot of people may try to discredit the father for what he's doing, but it's hard to discredit anyone that's telling us something we already suspected, but yet he's also coming with receipts. So are you worried about the father allegedly just telling on his kid, or do you actually want the truth? Now make sure y'all stay tuned for our next video, because we're going to get more in depth with everything. We have audios deeper than what y'all already know that will prove something wasn't right the night Vaughn passed away.
No, they know. Yeah. Well, they know. Yeah. I mean, they know that. But what's gonna be? I mean, the picture was painted for Lil Tim, but they know who's really responsible, who hired Lil Tim. Yeah, the world see who pulled the trigger, but the world don't know who sent the people, who paid them.
So stay tuned for all that, y'all. Like I told y'all, we've been.
But if they was paid to do something, why would Quando Rondo be out there loafing like that? And he didn't really see Vaughn. Vaughn came up, got in his face, stole off on him, crashed him, got shot. I don't know how Backdoor even got in this part, but I'm going to watch the next video because he said he got more information on it. We go see about it. Let me know what you think about this in the comment. Do you think King Vaughn got Backdoor, or you think everybody just being stupid as hell? Like, comment, subscribe, man. Road to 1K, man. You know how we get.